Hello, good morning. How are you, my students? Welcome to our new lesson. Our lesson today is a vocabulary lesson. Open your pupils' books, Unit 6, Lesson 5. Unit 6, Lesson 5, page 60. Page 60. I guess you have opened your books. I want you to look at this picture. This boy in the picture. What's wrong with this boy? Yes, maybe he's tired, maybe he's sick, maybe he is in pain. This boy is Eddie. Let's read the text and let's discuss let's see what's wrong with Eddie. This text is a letter, okay? From Mr. Banks, Eddie's mom. So the person who sent this message or this letter was Mrs. Banks, Eddie's mom. So this boy is Eddie, and the person who has sent this letter is Eddie's mom. Let's start reading. Please follow me. Tuesday, 9th March. Dear Miss Eastwood, I'm sorry Eddie wasn't at school yesterday. He played football while it was raining on Friday. On Saturday, he had a cold and a cough. I didn't sleep because he was coughing all night. On Sunday night, he had a bad stomach ache, and he was sick. On Monday morning, he was shouting out of the window at his friend Tom. Now he has a headache, a stomach ache, a cold, a cough, and a sore throat. From Mrs. Banks, Eddie's mom. So let's read the text one more time and look at the new vocabulary. Tuesday, 9th March. Dear Miss Eastwood, I'm sorry Eddie wasn't at school yesterday. So Eddie was absent the day before. So Eddie was absent. He didn't go to school the previous day or the day before. He played football while it was raining on Friday. This is a big mistake. So he went to play football when it was raining, and it was on Friday. On Saturday, he had a cold and a cough. So on the next day, on Saturday, Eddie had a cold. When you have a cold, it means that you have high temperature and you cough, or it feels that you can't even get up from the bed. So Eddie had a cold and a cough. A cough, it means that when you have a trouble when you breathe, it makes you cough. This is the cough. This is coughing. So Eddie's mom keeps telling the teacher or Miss Eastwood, I didn't sleep because he was coughing all night. Eddie's mom couldn't sleep because Eddie was coughing all night. He was so sick. On Sunday night, he had a bad stomach ache and he was sick. So let's rearrange these sentences or read them or analyze them. On Friday, Eddie played football when it was raining. On Saturday, he had cold and a cough. On Sunday night, he had a stomach ache. A stomach ache when you feel pain in your belly or when you feel pain in your stomach. And he was sick. On Monday morning, he was shouting out of the window at his friend, Tom. Now he has a headache. A headache, it means that when you have a pain in your head or migraine. A headache, a stomach ache, a cold, a cough, and a sore throat. And a sore throat. When you shout a lot, or when you raise your voice a lot, you have a sore throat. It means you have pain in your throat. So we have these vocabulary: cold, cough, stomachache, headache, sore throat. So this letter is from Mrs. Banks, Eddie's mom, to Miss Eastwood. I'm going to read the text for the last time. Please follow me. Tuesday, 9th March. Dear Miss Eastwood, I'm sorry Eddie wasn't at school yesterday. He played football while it was raining on Friday. On Saturday, he had a cold and a cough. We pronounce these letters as F. So this word is cough. Cough. I didn't sleep because he was coughing all night. On Sunday night, he had a bad stomach ache and he was sick. On Monday morning, he was shouting out of the window at his friend Tom. Now he has a headache, a stomach ache, a cold, a cough, and a sore throat. From Mrs. Banks, Eddie's mom. So we're going to match these vocabularies, these words in bold, with the in the activity number 2. We're going to match them in the suitable sentences or their definitions. The first one is done. Sick. It is an adjective. When you eat lots of sweets, you can feel sick. Sick here, it means that it doesn't mean that you are ill. No, sick, it means that you're going, or you're feeling that as you're going to throw up. When you eat lots of sweets, you feel sick. Okay? So sick, it means when you feel like you're going to throw up. Sick, it means, it is an adjective. When you eat lots of sweets, you can feel sick. What about number 2? Number 2. Number 2, it is a noun. When you eat a lot very fast, you can get a. So imagine that you are eating very fast and you are eating a lot. What will happen? You will get stomach ache. Stomach ache. So write it down. Stomach ache. So when you eat a lot very fast, you can get a stomach ache. Number 3, you can't smell when you have a cold. You can't smell when you have a cold. So cold, it means a flu, or yes, it is a flu, not corona, no. It's a cold. Some people, when they get cold, they can't smell or even taste anything. That's why sometimes they get mistaken to differentiate between cold and coronavirus or COVID-19. Number 4, we're looking for a noun and a verb. In the throat sounds noisy. It could be a noun or a verb. It is cough. 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 A cough in the throat sounds noisy. Sounds noisy. Look at this verb, sounds noisy. It should be followed with an adjective, noisy. So I'm going to write it here at the bottom. To cough is a verb, but cough, it is noun, because we have an article. So when we have an article, an article should be followed with a noun. This word is noun. Cough here is a noun because we have an article. A cough in the throat sounds noisy. Let's go to number 5. A noun. When you hear very loud and noisy music, you can get of course, headache. Headache. So a headache, it means when you have a pain in your head. Some people, when they listen to loud music or loud voices, they get a headache. The last one, an adjective plus a noun. An adjective plus noun. When you shout a lot, it can give you of course, sore throat. Sore throat. Okay, so I'm going to ask some questions and to find the answers from the text. When did Eddie play football? When did Eddie play football? So he played football while it was raining on Friday. The answer is on Friday. So when did Eddie play football? On Friday. What was the weather like? What was the weather like? It was raining. It was raining. What was the weather like? It was raining. What was wrong with Eddie on Sunday night? What was wrong with Eddie on Sunday night? He had a stomach ache and he was sick. So on Sunday night, he had a stomach ache and he was sick. What was wrong with Eddie on Monday night? On Monday night. This is Monday morning, but on Monday night, he had a headache, a stomach ache, a cold, cough, and a sore throat. These questions, I'm going to send you these questions, and please write them down on your language notebooks. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video.